during when the match had full time. The biggest thing that I mentioned was the RGV Right Grounds this season scored 4+ goals in each of their home matches leading up to here.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So here at Harlingen Field, this is where the Red Cross actually, I think most games they've won in a dominating fashion. Obviously not that game on the road against Capital City and against BTX when we tied 1-1. But other than that, the offense has been pretty dominant, and we're hoping for a repeat result or a repeat performance here against BTX to see.
Yep.
So, but before we continue, let's talk real quick about just a little bit more details about FC Westlake and what happened, what the reason about this whole conundrum, and why all of these forfeits, right? So obviously this is something we don't want to see, especially at the semi-pro level, and that is teams, leaving a tournament early, right? But unfortunately, this was an administrative reason that caused the league not to have no choice, right, but to remove FC Westlake from the league for clubs with three matches to go, right? This was something that could have been prevented, that we're given alternatives.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask. What would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
I don't recall seeing a lot of the uppers having to be used, especially around the edge. Yeah, Caesar would have said something if he was coming. So, yeah. Another ESPN graphic. Party all the time, party all the time. Party all the time, party all the time. Yeah, it's 2-2. Come on, Cape Verde. Look.
You know my sister, Jacob?
Yeah,
Jacob is my sister.
nice to meet you.
And this is my brother-in-law, Johnny. And that's
What's going on?
Our players are being watched by members of Saga Sports Academy, as well as members from Blue Whales and Tornadoes Overseas. We would also like to welcome Falcon Soccer Academy, Elvira Youth Soccer, and Progresso Fire to welcome our players up to the pitch. Saga Sports Academy will also serve as our ball boys and girls for night mess.
It has been exactly 41 days since these two sides last played each other, and they ended in a 1-1 draw. And now the team's back at home to play BTX in what should be an exciting chapter to the Highway 77 rivalry. Hello, everyone. I'm Jacob Young, joined by Edson Ochoa. And well, Edson, back at the nest, back at Harlingen Field, and well, it's decision day.
It is decision day indeed. We talked about in the pregame show just how important this match is going to be for both clubs, trying to actually get the final touches on what will be the seeding going up to the South Texas Conference playoffs. And from there, figuring out who will be representing the South Texas Conference in the League for Clubs National Playoffs this season. But sparks are gonna fly tonight. They saved the best for last. A rivalry that is budding here in the Rio Grande Valley between the Rio Grande Valley Red Crowns and BTX SC, and the, let's call it the quadrilatero. The ring tonight is Harlingen Field, and we're going to see a lot of finishing moves tonight on Lucha Libre night.
Yes, indeed. Of course, national anthem moments away, so we'll be quick here. But yeah, Edson, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see how both of these two sides play, considering that there's a good chance that they'll play against each other next Wednesday as well.
Definitely, but give us a quick moment. We've got the national anthem coming up, and we'll continue leading up to this game. On the eve of America's 250th anniversary, we are all here in Harlingen Field to witness an amazing, fun soccer match at the Nest. Jacob, I am so ready for this.
I am too. It's going to be exciting. And again, 41 days later, both these two sides play against each other when it matters. Both have something on the line. We talked about it during the pregame show, Edson. A win for the RGV Red Crowns bumps them up and locks in the 1 seed in the South Texas Conference. A win or draw for BTX Soccer Club, it makes, once again, them bump into 3rd place. And both are coming off of, well, a crazy run of form so far during the season.
Exactly. So let's take a look at the starting 11 for your RGV Red Crowns. We are going to have Alberto Yanez, who ended the last match against Capital City. He will be starting on goal tonight with the suspension of JC Alvarez. Back line of 4 with Ramon Zúñiga starting at left back once again. Diego Vita starting in place of Aref Vera in the center back position. Isaid Gomez and Arnas Curaquinas. In the middle, you have 2 defensive midfielders, Edmundo Lorca and Juan David Valencia. Right in front of that line of 2 defenders, you're going to have Isidro Martinez playing central attacking midfielder. And up top, a line of 3 with Diego Rivera playing left wing, Vicente Alvarez playing right wing, and up on top as the striker, we've talked about him before many times, and we will keep talking about him again tonight, Johan Arevalo playing that striker position for the RGV Red Crowns.
Yeah, this is an interesting lineup to say the least for the RGV Red Crowns. It was interesting as well, Edson. We had a little bit of a change even before the match started for both of the, for really the RGV Red Crowns, where it was a change from Rivera, and then, of course, we ended up getting the official lineup, which was very nice to, of course, just see that it ended up working that way. And so, yes, I really do enjoy the starting 11, and we'll get to see how it happens, how this side will play.
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising seeing that change to the defense because overall the defense has worked well. But I think so far this season, whoever they put back there has pretty much done their job defensively. So I'm pretty sure that Diego Vita will not be the exception tonight here, as both teams are getting ready for the opening kickoff here from Harlingen Field. And it will be the RGV Red Crowns will be playing with their home kits in their red and green jerseys, and BTX playing with their white and red uniforms. And we're about to kick off here at Harlingen Field.
Yeah, so BTX has the possession to start it. Referee blows a whistle. Game on here from Harlingen Field. BTX will slowly play it out back very quickly. Red Crowns trying to push the possession to try and get it back, and they will be able to do so. Wind blowing towards our faces here near the press box area, to be exact. That will be out of play, and a BTX throw very quickly. Again, a throw in, taken. It's almost taken away by Isidro Martinez, and now the Red Crowns will try to play out of it. And we'll lose it near midfield, though, this time, trying to play it out wide for BTX. That one does go out of play. It will be a throw-in very quickly for the RGV Red Crowns. We'll throw it into the back, play it all the way back to the keeper, something that I'm not necessarily a fan of, but the Red Crowns continue to play it out back. We'll try and play it forward. Vicente Alvarez will start on the run. Has help inside the box. Will slow things down, creating space. We'll step it back out. Good pass. That was almost intercepted. Kind of through ball there. Referee was in the way that time, and it will be a drop ball.
Right away, you're starting to see what is going to be the key for the Red Crowns. You could see that the speed of Vicente Alvarez proved to be a little bit too much for that outside back for BTXSC with that through ball left and behind. Unfortunately, that bounce didn't exactly favor Vicente, so he had to cut back and wait for his teammates to come back. But that is going to be a warning sign to BTX of what Vicente can handle over there.
Exactly right. Now just gets muscled off the ball this time. Isidro Martinez trying to press near midfield once again. It's going to be BTX with an opportunity off near the left wing. Pressure on the left. Will try to play it back. Keeper will dive forward. And a great save by Alberto Yanez. He'll try to play it quickly. Red Crowns will try to get back on a counterattack. Sends a through ball and was going to be offside, but intercepted by BTX once again. Meanwhile, it'll go all the way back to the keeper. We'll try to play it out. Both teams so far very evenly matched. Trying to play it forward once again. And a good give and go. That's just going to be cleared away. And that's going to be out for a BTX throw.
Yeah, that was a good job there by Ramon Zuniga to clear that ball away, despite having Yanez coming up trying to get to it. But he knew that any kind of delay would have just made it a little bit more dangerous for the striker for BTX to be able to get to it. So might as well just clear it away, but it's going to be a throw-in. Dangerous throw-in will be taken here by number 6, Jose Antonio Chavarria.
Throws it in this time, trying to get it inside the box. It's going to be cleared away. We'll try and get the cross. A big first touch. We'll try for a strike. Just wide right of the post. It is going to be a goal kick. That's a shot off target in the end. Still 3 minutes into this match.
Off target, but man, that looked a little bit dangerous. It was a little bit too close for comfort, right? Had a lot of speed behind it, but in the end, still a goal kick. But there should be a warning for the Red Crowns not to take things lightly against BTX.
Indeed, all the way back to Yanez. It will go once again. He'll take it slowly. We'll play it out wide right. Near the right back, we'll send it forward again, trying to catch Alvarez. That will go a little bit too far, a little bit too much power on that one, and the keeper will be able to control it. Rolls it in front of his for help, basically, and it's going to be played all the way back. It is going to be deflected by the Red Crowns, but they cannot gain possession just yet.
And that ball's going to go out for a throw-in. Right, but these are the early moments are going to be where both teams are going to try to be able to establish their tactics on the field. Right now, it's still a little bit of back and forth. They still really haven't settled down, but this is where it's going to be key. Like in the game against Capital City, if you can establish an early goal, that's going to change things around for BTX.
Indeed.
Or the other way around.
A little bit of contact inside the box from BTX, but referee will say play on with the RGV Red Crowns having possession. We'll give it back to Isidro Martinez. We'll send it forward, trying to get there. Won't be able to this time. Just a little bit too far, and it will be saved by the keeper. He'll roll it quickly again off that left back position, but nothing will go to it. It's going to be a long, lazy ball intercepted by the Red Crowns this time.
I feel like both teams are maybe going to want to use a lot of through balls. Careful
and
here.
There we go. Opportunity inside the box. Cross inside. Tripped up. Opportunity. Strike. It is saved right at the right post. And moments away, Edson, once again from RGV Red Crowns being up with 5 minutes into this match.
But there was a good play here by the RGV Red Crowns. Good cross by Arnes Curaquinas going towards the penalty spot. Nobody there to meet it in the penalty spot, but it does meet Isidro Martinez. Gets a shot in, but between Jose Moreno and I believe it might have been Claudio Asuara, the center back, they were able to stop the ball from going into the back of the net. But right now, it has been the Red Crowns that have been the closest, but careful here, mistake.
Exactly, taken right back away. We'll try to play it inside, lay it off inside the box, still trying to spin it around. Loose ball, contact made inside the box.
Outside.
And it will, or outside of the box to be exact, it will be a free kick in a dangerous area for, check that. It looks like it is going to be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns. He raised up his hand, looks like offside, potentially.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be offside called against BTXC. I believe that might have been against number 9, Kevin Ochoa.
Indeed. Meanwhile, played out wide left. The RGV Red Crowns just trying to move it forward. We'll have to play it all the way back, potentially to Yanez. We'll go actually across instead. pressure from BTX will make him get rid of the ball faster than they would have liked. It is going to be intercepted by BTX here. They're keeping a lot of possession early on, but we'll send it forward once again. We'll try to get it back to Giannis, and indeed will.
I think what's happening here is that Leonel Perez, who is the outside back, he's got man marking on Vicente Alvarez, but nobody is marking Arnes Correquinas as he's coming up. So that's leaving wide open space for Arnes to take advantage of with those long through balls that we know the Red Crowns love to use. But it has been effective so far these first couple of minutes here. The BTX, if they don't want to get scored on in this tactic.
But here we go, taken back away, played forward.
Offside.
Offside flag is up.
Yeah, that was offsides from Vicente Alvarez, a couple of steps behind that defensive line, but we're starting to see all of these gaps between the midfield and the defenders for BTX that the Red Crowns are starting to take advantage of.
Indeed, you can see right there, Isidro Martinez was trying to step forward, and once again, on the through ball, Diego Rivera will try to get there. Behind the defender, will be tripped up. Referee will say play on. Cross inside the box, and that will be out for an RGV Red Crown throw. The Crowns will take their time, and again, Diego Rivera will be the one. Check that will not be the one to throw it in this time.
It'll be Ramon Zuniga.
Zuniga throws it inside the box, being held pretty heavily there, but again, BTX just clearing that one away. Fight for the ball will be won by the RGV Red Crowns, and they'll set up near midfield.
Good job by Edmundo Lorca to be able to win that ball and just take advantage and intercept there.
Isidro Martinez gets dragged to the ground. Referee will say play on. Meanwhile, BTX with possession here for the time being, trying to send a through ball. And now the Red Crowns will be on the defensive side.
Careful.
Still loose. Giannis steps up. It's in the back of the net. 1-0. BTX takes the lead early.
Yeah, but this is the problem. So we know the advantage of having Arnes Correquinas come up to attack, but that is also a disadvantage with BTX being able to exploit that, because now that leaves Isaid Gomez having to deal with the winger, and the speed. In this case, he was able to kind of track back and kind of delay that player a little bit, but an unlucky bounce as he was trying to get that with that slide tackle puts it right in front of Alberto Yanez, and BTX currently have a 1-0 lead over the Red Crowns.
Indeed. The Red Crowns aren't used to playing from behind at home. Opportunity, though, to try to tie it back up. Isidro Martinez right off the bat, catching BTX off guard, as once again, you and I both know this, Hudson, the most dangerous time is after a goal is scored.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, played back near midfield, controlled by the Red Crowns behind the heel play there for a split second. Again, trying to cross it inside the box. Will be able to do so. Heavy first touch, contact inside the box again. We'll try a strike!
Oh,
what a save!
What a save there from Jose Moreno. Diego Rivera controls that ball, turns around, takes a shot that was close to that near post, but Jose Moreno was there to clear the ball out for a corner. But the Red Crowns are knocking, Jacob.
Indeed, this is where the Red Crowns have been very dangerous throughout this season so far. Corner kick, left corner flag, sends it into the box. Heeper comes off his line to punch it away. Still not out of danger just yet for BTX. They'll get the possession back. We'll try for a counterattack. It'll be intercepted by the RGV Red Crowns, and they'll play it all the way back to Alberto Yanez. Yanez will send that one forward to the right back this time. Played near midfield. RGV Red Crowns trying to send that one forward. That's going to be behind. It's going to help BTX get possession back for a split second. RGV Red Crowns will win it back near midfield, still down 1-0, with, of course, a hydration break looming around minute 25 to 27 with the temperature. This time, being held back is Vicente Alvarez trying to send it forward. That is going to be
play on,
play on, says the referee. It's going to be saved, made by the cross.
But now you're starting to see the effects of getting of that goal that was scored. Now you notice Arnes Karakinas is not coming up as easily as he did right before the goal, right? Because he knows that it is now being exploited.
Indeed. Red Crowns will get the possession back, though, this time. Still down 1-0. Pressure coming from behind. We'll have to play it back to the left. And this is almost going to be a little bit too far. It goes out of play, and it is going to be a throw-in for BTX Soccer Club. It didn't look like that from my perspective, but it is going to be another throw-in.
Yes, I did see a little bit of a touch, but this is something that I kind of don't really like about the Red Crowns defense, and I've mentioned in other games, and that is the fact that despite having, the pressure from the strikers of the opposing team, they still want to kind of touch the ball back and forth between the line.
Throw in all the way inside the box will be headed back away by the Red Crowns. Out of the final third for the time being. Trying to get past. Ravenna was there for a split second, and now the Red Crowns will have it. Offside flag will stay down. Check that will raise back up. It is going to be another free kick for BTX.
Yeah, Red Crowns, they're gonna continue to stick with that tried and true lobbed through ball opportunity, especially when the line of BTX, when they have the ball on the Red Crown side of the field, is going to be a little bit high, right? They're going to try to look for the speed of Johan Arevalo, the speed of Vicente Alvarez, the speed of Diego Rivera, right? So they're going to, careful here.
It's going to be sent, and Alberto Llanes will come off the field, or off of basically out of the box, and make the save with contact made on him as well. Send that one wide left, trying to send it forward once again. That one goes out of play, and it is going to be a throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns, last touched by BTX.
Yeah, that was last touched by Eduardo de la Piedra Hernandez, right?
Indeed.
The outside back, the right back for BTX.
Yes, Ramon Zuniga throws that one in once again, played back, trying to send it forward off near the right wing, able to get there in time, still in play, played back, sets it up, strike, it's in! 1-1!
Johan Arevalo once again scoring for the RGV Red Crowns, and what a way to celebrate, as they're saying, calma, calma, calladitos, because Johan Arevalo is here in the building. Let's take a look at the replay. What a cross here by Mundo Lorca, finding Arnas Karakinas, is able to get past Leonel Perez, then able to get past Claudio Azuara, and then gets that cross towards the penalty spot, towards Johan Arevalo. No marking there whatsoever, feints the shot, then shoots it into the back of the net. Nothing Jose Moreno could have done. And ladies and gentlemen, just a couple of minutes after BTX opened the scoreline, we are back in level peggings here, 1-1 here at Harlingen Field.
Indeed, new game, back underway we go, 15 minutes into this first half. 1-1. Johan Arevalo with the goal, and now the RGV Red Crowns feeling it, has possession near midfield once again, trying to send it forward. Player down for the Red Crowns, and another ugly foul, and Vicente's down.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. This is where BTX are going to start playing how they usually play in the other games.
Yellow card, by the way.
Playing dirty, right, at the edge of the rule book, right? That's 2 consecutive fouls right there, late time tackles. Obviously, there looks to be a yellow card to number 16.
Denying a goal scoring opportunity, and he wants to argue about it, which is interesting.
Seems legit. I think that was number 6, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to double check there. But yeah, this is not good play right there. This is what the Red Crowns are gonna have to be careful, right?
Yes. I also really quickly, Edson, don't like the look of this. Johan Arevalo is on the ground. He's sitting down.
They definitely didn't like the fact that he scored, and that's what BTX is gonna do.
It was a very dirty challenge, back to back, indeed.
Yeah, and it looks like it was to number 6, Jose Antonio Chavarria. That was who the yellow card was.
Yes. That's very interesting, to say the least, but we knew this coming into the match. I'm sure that Coach was also very adamant about how BTX will most likely play, trying to bring out those exact tactics after a goal is scored against them, especially.
Yeah, definitely. That's like Sunday league behavior.
Indeed, yes, exactly. Sunday league behavior is how it very much feels. Will be a free kick, though. Set piece opportunity. Isidro Martinez looking over it as well for the RGV Red Crowns. 17 minutes in, referee blows a whistle. We'll send a dummy. Martinez sends it into the box, headed back, and it is going to go out of play for an RGV Red Crown throw. It's going to be thrown in by Ramon Zuniga once again. You're looking at near inside the box, trying to turn back around. Good movement, just hits the side netting off the left post. And it is going to be a goal kick for BTX.
Trying to go for a repeat dose on that second goal against Capital City SC off of a throw-in, and it almost came up how they wanted it, how they planned it for the Red Crowns and for Johan Arevalo. Unfortunately, that shot is able to get past Moreno, but it hits the outside of the net.
Yes, indeed. Sends it into the box, or sends it near midfield to be exact. BTX able to get possession here. Long ball. Lays it back. Offside flag will go up.
That ball went out, actually.
Check, that did just go out of play. And that's indeed what happened. Good catch there, Edson. It is going to be a throw-in. Ramon Zuniga to take it. We'll send it forward once again. Trying to get there. Will be Diego Rivera trying to push forward. Vicente.
Good pressure there.
Great pressure, because the Red Crowns almost got the possession back, to be exact.
Yeah, definitely. And forced a clearance that maybe the Jose Moreno would have wanted back.
Diego Rivera again with great pressure there, sending it out of play for BTX. It's going to be another RG Red Crown throw. All of a sudden, it's going to be a throw in. Ramon Zuniga throws it in, trying to get it inside the box. A lot of contact again.
Yeah, it looks like he was grabbing a hold of his shoulders.
Exactly. Meanwhile, BTX Soccer Club able to get possession here, just trying to spread it back out. Another push will end up making it intercepted for the Red Crowns. Near midfield, great through ball back. Zuniga. Seen that opportunity, has to play it back, though, this time. Taking the time.
Good back and forth here. Cello.
Opportunity off near the right wing. Slows it down. Played forward. Missing that opportunity, has to play it back. Trying to control it. Cross inside the box again, and that's headed out for another RGV Red Crown corner. This time off the right corner flag.
Yeah, but now it's BTX is struggling with those outside backs, especially out on their left-hand side with let me get his name, with Leonel Perez. He's having a hard time having to deal with both Vicente and Arnes, right? When he does the overlaps, right? Yes. But so far it's still 1-1. But here comes a corner kick.
Indeed, taken by Vicente Alvarez. Raises up both his hands, takes a couple steps back. We'll send it into the box. Good ball movement, headed just back away. The Red Crowns will control the possession, though, and get to reset. Trying to send it back into the box. Has plenty of space. Trying to strike it on the volley. Back again. It's going to be blocked. Rivetta will have possession. Check that, not Rivetta, but that's going to be cleared back away.
Yeah, Vita.
Vita that time. And then back to Isidro Martinez trying to send it forward. Will just miss it in the end. But good pressure there. That one almost goes out of play, and actually did. It is going to be a throw-in off the right touch line, trying to get it back in play. Almost able to just get it back, and the Red Crowns will get the possession back near midfield once again. The referee almost in the way that time and will be given up by the Red Crowns, but one back. We'll try to send it forward. Play on will be for the referee, trying to send it back inside the box. Opportunity!
Go!
It is in! And I think that is Arevalo!
Johan Arevalo once again with the double. Ladies and gentlemen, 21 minutes in, and the Red Crowns have turned it around here at Harlingen Field. But I told you, what did I say a couple minutes ago?
Yes.
BTX is struggling with their outside back, and once again, Arnas Caraquinas with that overlap, proving dangerous Gets that cross in. Johan Arevalo tried to go for a one-time stride. Let's take a look at a replay here. Good combination here between Vicente and Arnes. Cross inside towards Johan Arevalo. Tried to go first-time touch. Didn't get a good enough touch to it, but that little bounce was favorable to get the keeper and the center back out of the play.
Yes.
And he is able to recover and put the ball into the back of the net as we're heading into the hydration break.
Yes, just a little early for a hydration break, but it is 2-1 for the RGV Red Crowns. It's interesting, Edson. The 2 goals that Johan scored, he hasn't been able to control it right off of his first touch. He makes a little bit of a move to reset and then takes a strike when he has the opportunity and puts it in the back of the net. That's what I've noticed so far from him. And sure enough, I mean, it's worked because 2 goals all of a sudden, 2-1.
Yeah, and now the momentum has definitely shifted in favor of the Red Crowns.
Yes.
Right? Now BTX is going to have to make some adjustments, especially out there with Leonel Perez, because he is definitely not having a good time over there, having to deal with 2 players he has to take advantage of. And let's be honest, that is also on the wing, on the left wing. Because in those cases, if you as a winger, you were seeing that your defender has to deal with 2 attackers on his side, you have to come down and help him out. And that's what, and Noé Carlos Jr. is not doing that at all.
No.
He is staying up high. He's, I see you with 2 players. You know what? Good luck out there. You got this kind of thing. And that's why that right-hand side of the Red Crowns has made it has opened up these vulnerabilities on BTX SC, and it has reflected so far in the scoreboard.
Oh, 100%. 2-1 your score. RGV Red Crown scoring right before the hydration break, and it should be exciting. We'll have about a couple minutes of stoppage time from here with, of course, 3 goals, probably around 3 minutes of stoppage time, 3 to 4. But it's going to be interesting. The second part of this first half is going to be key. Referee blows a whistle, and game back on here at Harlingen Field. BTX once again starting off with possession. And that's going to go out of play. Last touched by BTX. It is going to be a throw-in.
Yep.
And Zuniga got to take it.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, BTX, they're kind of like wobbling around here.
Cross inside the box, and Vicente Alvarez almost on the end of it. Good try there, but it is going to be taken back away for a potential counter. Check that out of play.
That is going to be a throw-in.
Throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns. It's interesting to note, Edson, I think that BTX are struggling with the length of the field, the width of it, potentially, because if I'm not mistaken, that sports park over there, it's a lot larger than this place by about a couple of feet or so. But either way, that one almost goes out of play. It is a goal kick.
Yeah, and it looks like Vicente is arguing with the linesman that there was a push there from the BTX defender, but the referee was right there and says that is not what happened. So it's going to be a goal kick in favor of BTX. But like I said, right now BTX is kind of wobbling around.
Yes.
And it's up to the Red Crowns to deal with that finishing blow, preferably before the halftime. Indeed,
and it looks like they might have an opportunity here. Trying to slow it down. Cut back, great slide challenge, but it will be taken right back for the RGV Red Crowns. Can't keep it in play though. Crosses the touchline. It is going to be a throw-in for BTX.
Yeah, that was a good slide tackle there from Cesar Quintero, number 7, the midfielder, trying to help defend.
No.
And looks like there is going to be a foul in favor of the Red Crowns.
So Diego Rivera was being held completely and tries to swing free, and then the biggest acrobatics I think we've seen this match so far just happened.
Yeah, and obviously number 9 for Kevin Ochoa arguing that there was an elbow on his face from Diego Rivera. The referee says no dice.
While that one just goes a little bit too far out of play, will be a goal kick for the check that for BTX.
Or how do you call him?
That team from that place. Meanwhile, of course, BTX with an opportunity trying to send that one forward. Just trying to create something off that left touch line. We'll have to play it all the way back, almost near the goalkeeper. It will be Johan heading that one away, but meanwhile, open space, giving an opportunity. Sends a through ball forward. Taken right back away. That's going to be almost intercepted by the Red Crowns, though the pressure will make the through ball cross the touchline. Off the right touchline, goes out of play. Throw in for the RGV Red Crowns.
And this is what the Red Crowns are going to have to do when they don't have the ball. They're going to have to make the BTX attackers nervous when around the ball. By the way, yes, just as you were about to point, that little push there.
Indeed. And that's one thing that I go back to, Edson, in the pre-match show, is what I said, is the Red Crowns cannot let those little things get in their head, because BTX will do that all night long. A long through ball, a lazy ball near the left touchline goes out of play, and it is going to be a goal kick.
But that's the point of these little discrete little pushes, discrete little kicks, is trying to get the opposing players to think more about you as the defender than about what they're going to do with the ball, right? Those are things that the pros kind of learn, but they do it a little bit more discreetly.
Oh, I 100% agree. Meanwhile, though, it will be played all the way back to the keeper. Just waiting for the RGV Red Crowns to try and take that bait of pressing upfield so that they can get back down and send it away. And there we go. Isidro Martinez will try to press up, and will allow for that one to play. The Red Crowns will take it back, have that possession near midfield. Back to Arnas, will be played all the way back. It goes quickly for the Red Crowns. Goes out of play this time. So meanwhile, of course, Isaid Gomez was the one who was on that ball, to be exact.
And it looks like there's going to be a substitution for BTX.
Takes it away, though. Has help off that left wing. It's just going to be off to Ramon Zuniga, and that one does go out of play. Good toe touch to just make it a goal kick.
Yeah, I saw what Johan was thinking, but I do feel maybe he should have tried to get that through ball over to Diego Rivera, because Ramon Zuniga was coming in from way behind, right, and he was going to be at a distance disadvantage to try to get to that through ball. Good idea nonetheless, but yeah, that could have been more dangerous against BTX.
Indeed, that one goes out of play. Great catch, great hands. Maybe he should be a goalkeeper in the end for BTX, but it is going to be a throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns. Again, Ramon Zuniga with the throw, and that's going to be intercepted by BTX. Good interception by them. We'll try to play it forward once more, near midfield. Here come BTX on the attack. Pressure is coming from the RGV Red Crowns, and offside flag will go up as he was offside. Was ahead of every defender there in the final third.
Yeah, so it's Mario Perez that has been called for this offside position, as it looks like there is going to be a substitution, and it'll be Mario Perez himself that will be coming off of the field, and we will let you know in just a couple of moments who will be the player coming in for BTX. It looks like it is number 16, Jacob. It's number 16 for BTX.
Yes, indeed. That is Joshua Trejo. In the end, that will be sent forward all the way back to the keeper. Will make the save in the end. Just a little bit too much pace on the soccer ball to make it work. The keeper will take his time and send it away. It'll be interesting to see what the referee does, especially with that type of time wasting from both sides as well. We've seen it happen before, especially early on. That is going to be a push, and that is going to be a foul. Good on the referee to call it that time.
Yeah, if you want, I guess to make a reference of winning, was it International Superstar Soccer back in the Nintendo 64 days? That player, number 6, which is Jose Antonio Chavarria, he pressed the A and B buttons at the same time. It's going hard, and pushed Arnas Caraquinas to the ground.
Indeed, we'll send that one forward, trying to get all the way to the final third. And that one's just going to go a little bit too far. So interesting. I do have to make this comment very quickly, Edson. Is a fun fact about the BTX soccer club coach. He used to coach the St. Joseph soccer team, the St. Joseph Bloodhounds to be exact, which is interesting. I bring this up because, back in other days, potentially covered that team, but he's been a fantastic coach over there with state titles. So I just thought I'd bring that up in general, just because he can be a very good tactical head coach when it comes down to it. But meanwhile, that one does go out of play for the Red Crowns.
And it shows that he's got the local pedigree here to be given an opportunity at the semi-pro level. Similar with Coach Reina.
Yes, indeed. That's why it's very nice to see this rivalry kind of heat up, considering that both of these two sides, they might not have ever played against each other in any competition, but except for now, which is interesting because Coach Rafa, of course, being an old head coach for the Mission Veterans Memorial soccer team back in the day, too. So it's very interesting to say the least. Meanwhile, throw-in will be taken, trying to get it inside the box. It's going to be headed just out of the final third. Isidro Martinez will send that one away, but not out of danger just yet. Red Crowns will have to get back on the defensive side this time. Be able to do so, slips on the turf, and just picks it back up. Will slip on it again, and trying to say that was a foul. Referee will say play on, nothing to it. Diego Rivera will send that one forward once again, and that's going to be a foul called. There was nothing that happened there besides just a trip on the turf himself. But the play will actually continue for the Red Crowns as we get back ahead. Sets it back up. Good through ball. Offside flag will just go up.
Just a fraction of a second too soon. That movement from Vicente Alvarez, right, that could have avoided that offside. But you have to hand it to the Red Crowns. They were very aware that BTX was too busy trying to fight with the referee than paying attention to what was happening on the field. And it almost cost it dearly. But right now you can see that BTX, their mind is on something else other than this game.
Indeed, yeah. And it looks like this free kick is a little bit further up, if I do say so myself, where the offside happened. But referee will take his time here. And I believe he's talking to the head coach, so that's something probably warning him a little more, and that's a potential yellow card.
Yeah, and what's happening is that the BTX coach is still arguing that there was an elbow to the face of one of his players.
Indeed. And I get what's happening. Yes. So BTX are playing with 10 men at the moment. We'll have to sit out for that play, since that's a reason, of course, why he was still down on the field back behind the play. So BTX now playing with 10 men. He'll get back in a minute here after the play kind of stops, and that one goes out of play. And it is another throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns off that left touchline.
Yeah.
And there we check that check that BTX are not up to 10 men just yet.
Yeah. Number 6, Jose Antonio Chavarria, still has not been allowed on the field again. He's still waiting out there in the sideline, and it looks like the referee is going to go over there again.
Yes, indeed, and that could be a yellow card, or on the off chance of a red, possibly. And it looks like he's just talking to the player here, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, because it looks like he's just arguing with the fourth official, and he's getting the talking to.
Yes,
and I think that's all that's going to happen.
But that will just.
But let's be honest, this BTX can't afford to be doing this kind of things. Time is not in their favor. The score is not in their favor. So the more time gets wasted here arguing, the less time they have to try to get this equalizer before halftime.
Indeed. That's very interesting, of course, to note. That's just been the tactical side for BTX at the moment, trying to take that one back away, and the RGV Red Crowns will be able to do so for a split second. That's going to be a 50-50 challenge, one back by.
No, that was a foul.
And it is going to be a foul.
Lorca tried to go with a shoulder barge, but number 16 was able to get there first, so it was shoulder on back. So yes, that is considered a foul.
But what I'm interested in knowing, Edson, is
never mind.
That one's going to be another one. Yes, that was a foul. but they had advantage too. That was an interesting turn of events that they stopped it.
The only explanation I see why the referee decided to stop it is because the BTX player was heading out, as there's an offside being called here on BTX. But the BTX player was dribbling out wide instead of towards the goal, so it wasn't an advantageous position. That's why he called the foul back.
Yes, I agree. Meanwhile, it will be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns. We'll try to send this one away, just past midfield, headed back down, but almost won by the Red Crowns. It was a swing and a miss. Back to Zuniga. Zuniga will play a one-touch pass. Diego Rivera with a heavy touch, but able to get the cross away. Misses everyone in the end, and BTX will get the possession just right back for a split second. Goes out of play, though. And again, struggling with that width of the pitch. All of a sudden, Vicente Alvarez making that pressure. Goes out of play. It's going to be a Red Crown throw.
Yeah, 100%.
Throw and taken very quickly, trying to get it
Look
inside
at
the
those pushes
box.
on Johan.
Indeed, and we'll go back to the keeper in the end. Red Crowns deciding to leave that one off near midfield. And the Red Crowns will not be able to get the possession back. It is going to be a play on for the referee and also for BTX. Sends it inside. Opportunity!
That's going to be a penalty.
That's a PK.
That's a PK, yes.
Denying a goal-scoring opportunity. There's a possibility he'll reach to his back pocket, and I'm not even joking.
That would be what's it called? Double jeopardy. But it all started when they couldn't contain the number 16 in the midfield, who came in, Joshua Trejo, and because of that, and it's going to be a yellow card.
It is going to be a yellow.
I'm trying to see. It might be on Isaid Gomez.
I believe it is on Gomez. Oh, they're saying Lorca.
Interesting.
Oh, wait to make sure, of course, on that one. We'll have all the stuff. But this is going to be big for Alberto Llanes behind goal.
Going against the momentum of the game,
Indeed.
BTX has an opportunity to equalize this before the half.
Yes, has an opportunity to equalize here. We'll step up to the spot. The referee going back to will blow the whistle now. Steps up, takes it. It's in! 2-2.
That was a very well taken penalty kick here from BTX. Number 9, if I'm not mistaken, Kevin Ochoa with the equalizer when everything was going in the Red Crown's favor, and this is going to be a hard hit on the momentum for the Red Crowns.
Definitely will before halftime here. 2-2 all of a sudden with the RGV Red Crowns, of course, having that type of momentum just stripped away from them. And so this is going to be an interesting, of course, second half.
But what did we talk about in the pregame show? Minimizing the mental lapses.
Exactly. And it just felt like that was too big of a lapse. Yes, he would have been one-on-one with the keeper either way. I'd rather not see that push than anything. Play is back underway, though, and this time the RGV Red Crowns will push forward to try and find the third goal of this match for the Red Crowns. Sends it all the way. That's going to be another corner for the RGV Red Crowns. Set piece opportunity once again.
Yeah, and you have to give kudos to the referee for allowing the game to play on.
Yes.
Right? Because it was a foul there in the midfield against Joshua Trejo, right? But Joshua Trejo was able to get his foot and continue the play. Referee says, okay, play on.
Indeed. Takes a couple steps back for Vicente Alvarez. Raises up his right hand. We'll send it into the box, and it's going to be cleared away just out of the final third. Vicente Alvarez trying to get there, won't be able to. It's going to be a bit of contact inside the box and taken right back away by the RGV Red Crowns. Trying to set that one back up with a bit of muscling for the ball, to be exact. Trying to send the through ball. Will just be a little bit too far. Keeps it in play, actually. Cross inside the box. No one is there in the end. Cleared away by BTX. Meanwhile, 41 minutes into this match, it is going to be a throw-in for BTX. Set it up this time. 2-2 your score here in this first half. It's been an interesting first half this time, and Jose Antonio will throw this one in for BTX. Quickly throws it in. Taken right back for BTX SC. That one goes out of play, and it is going to be a throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns.
And the thing about this game has been entertaining, Jacob, right?
Indeed.
But the biggest key here is that while BTX has not been dominating this game, has not had as many chances, has not been the best team on the field, they've been effective, and that has been the difference, right? And it's why they are still in this game. They have been effective with the few opportunities they have had on goal, right? And that is what the Red Crowns need to be careful, and that is why we stressed on the fact that they cannot allow themselves to create, these mental mistakes defensively.
Indeed. Got muscled off the ball that time from Isidro Martinez, and all of a sudden, here comes BTX. Opportunity strike right on goal. It's going to be saved by Alberto Yanez.
That was a good strike by Eric Coronado. That was actually going right on frame, but going straight to where Alberto Yanez was.
Indeed. Trying to send that one forward. Here come the RGV Red Crowns, breaking free, has help. Through ball is going to be intercepted. Once again, cannot allow yourself to be down about that. Have to get ready for that next play. Still 50-50 challenge. Back one by the Red Crowns. Has help off that right wing. Will do exactly that. Will try to cross it. Actually takes a strike and just gets away from him this time.
Vicente Alvarez is going to want that back.
Indeed.
That definitely was not going on frame. Just too high, too wide. But Red Crowns cannot get desperate this early. We still have a whole second half to get the lead back, right?
Yes.
And at this moment, the Red Crowns offensively, they have played well. They can't focus in on any mistakes that they made. They've played well. They've gotten 2 goals. They've created opportunities to score more, right? So they have to focus on the positive, continue what they're doing, right? And the third goal is gonna come to them.
Oh, 100%. It is going to be a throw-in. Isidro Martinez with it. We'll send this one forward. Trying to get help near the midfield to be exact. Being grabbed from behind. There, it's going to be a good challenge. Through ball still won by the Red Crowns. Trying to get it forward. Back to Rivetta. Rivetta trying to cross inside the box. Headed back. Vicente Alvarez!
Ooh.
Just goes over the goal. It goes. Goal kick for BTX. But again, the Red Crowns trying to find the back of the net here in this first half.
Yeah, take a look at the replay right here. I believe that's Vicente Alvarez heads it to Diego Rivera. Gets the cross in, trying to find, looked like it might have been Isidro Martinez, right? That ball gets towards Vicente Alvarez, who has the confidence in himself to take the shot, but it doesn't go on frame. But that's another close opportunity as we're heading into the 45th minute.
Another quick throw-in by the Red Crowns. Possession able to be won. We'll play it back. Has help off the left wing. We are just about to hit the 45th minute, probably around 3 to 4 minutes of stoppage time here in this first half. We don't have the board to tell us exactly how much, but we can just assume it'll be around that much with, of course, 4 goals being scored, plus the hydration break on top of that. And, of course, a couple of stoppages by BTX. Meanwhile, BTX will win the possession back, trying to get that one forward. That one does go out of play. It is going to actually be a free kick for BTX in a very dangerous.
Yeah, and the Red Crowns need to understand that leaving Joshua Trejo man-to-man is going to be dangerous in open field.
Oh,
He's going to, especially when you pair him with a center back, they're going to be beat on speed. Right? Yes, you're going to look for numbers forward, but the defense needs to organize themselves where they're going to have a numerical advantage over Trejo. Instead, you're leaving him one-on-one, and that's going to be dangerous, forcing your center backs to create fouls and free kick opportunities for BTX.
Indeed. Set piece opportunity about 40 yards out of the goal. Could decide to go for goal here as well for BTX. Referee blows a whistle. Sends it forward, goes for goal, and that's going to go into the stands. Goal kick for the RGV Red Crowns. Alberto Yanez will take his time. We'll just play it out wide to the right back this time. Sends it forward. Try to head that one back, and it is going to be intercepted by BTX. We're now in the 46 minutes as well. Just about to clear 1 minute of stoppage time out of most likely 4. Trying to send it forward. Take it. Good movement there. Tripped up by the ball. And BTX deciding not to go for the counterattack right off the bat. Will let his players catch up this time. Will be sent all the way out wide. And the offside flag does go up once again. BTX Soccer Club just cannot get that on their end. But play on, looks like.
Yeah, definitely didn't take advantage of a moment of confusion from the RGV Red Crowns. Nobody had any idea to go and mark the player that had the ball, right? But they were a little bit too slow in building up that play, and that allowed the Red Crowns to settle right back.
Just a 50-50 ball, muscled off the ball. That's going to be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns. Nothing to it before that, just guarding his place. Completely fair, but the other one just a blatant foul, and could be another booking from the referee.
Looks a little bit too calm to go for a booking, but yeah, that is a foul. And it is going to be a free kick opportunity in favor of the Red Crowns, and it's going to be Mundo Lorca to take it.
Indeed, Lorca to take it. Referee making sure that it's going to be 10 yards back for BTX. Moving them back once again. Waiting on the referee signal. There we go. Blows a whistle. Send it into the box. Opportunity header. It's just going to go a little bit too far. And it is going to be halftime here 4 minutes later. And, well, interesting first half.
Definitely interesting indeed. But as I mentioned, BTX was kind of backpedaling in this first half. Red Crowns seem to be the better team. So in the first 45 minutes, right? More opportunities to score, more possession of the ball, but two counterattacking opportunities have been the key for BTX to keep things tied here as we go into halftime, 2-2. One goal off of the run of play, right, with of the counterattack, and another a counterattack that led to a penalty kick in favor of the BTX. But so far, Jacob, I think the fans have been enjoying this game, and this has been one of those typical games that that describes what a rivalry is in soccer.
Indeed. And right at halftime, we could see even BTX still kind of talking to the referee, understanding some things. But we head into halftime here, 45 minutes down, 45 to go, as we will be back with the second half here very shortly. I'm Jacob Young, joined by Edson Ochoa. We'll be back here very soon.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Can score goals that way. That's Vicente Alvarez. And Edson, what is your take for the second half?
Well, my take for this second half is that the defense are going to have to pay a really close eye on number 16 for BTX SC, Joshua Trejo.
Yes.
He's caused a lot of danger, right?
Yes.
Led to the second penalty, right? Led to some counterattacks that could have been dangerous, right? But that's the biggest takeaway here. Offensively, keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating opportunities.
Yes.
There's going to be a goal being scored eventually, but that defense needs to be tightened up a little with Joshua Trejo on the lookout. Like I mentioned right before halftime,
Yep.
you cannot allow a one-on-one marking, man-to-man coverage on Joshua Trejo. You have to have a numerical advantage because he's speedy, he's nimble, and one-on-one against an Isaid Gomez or Diego Vita can prove very costly.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be interesting. The way that this team is going to be able to adjust for this second half particularly. Remember, there's a reason why this lineup is the way that it is, as we didn't see any real substitutions at least yet. And remember, Aravero's on the bench. A couple of other players like that we normally see in the starting 11 are on the bench. Of course, we don't really talk about JC Alvarez because that's a completely different situation. But on top of that, like I mentioned, that's kind of where we'll see potentially some fresh legs around the 60th minute, if I had to guess, say so, trying to save their legs for this Wednesday when the Red Crowns go to the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, on the bench, we still have Kate Erickson as well. We have Matas to Malacas. We have Dylan Hernandez that can play out on the wing as well. So we have good players that have been starters before. So we definitely have some firepower on the bench if things continue to be not in the favor of the RGV Red Crowns in the second half.
Definitely agree. This is going to be an interesting second half, to say the least. Red Crowns start things off with the possession, 2-2, 45 minutes put on the game clock. Referee blows the whistle. Game back on here to start this second half of play. Red Crowns will control it near midfield, trying to play it out wide all the way over to Vicente Alvarez, making the outlap run. As Vicente Alvarez takes a strike, it's just going to go a little bit far. interesting move to take that strike. I do like it, but he did have help off that right wing.
I think he's a little bit pressured himself of trying to. I guess I don't know if I want to say like he wants to be a hero, but that like he's doing it for selfish reasons. Like he wants to actually be an influence in this game, right?
Yes.
But just his shots have not gone in his favor so far. But all you got to do is got to keep trying. And eventually something will happen. We've seen it before. Vicente Alvarez has been able to score in these last couple of games.
Indeed. Back to Alvarez it will go. He'll try to cross it inside the box. That'll just curl a little bit too much as BTX able to control it for a split second, and it will go right back out of play for another RGV Red Crown throw-in. Red Crowns will take their time here. Arnas actually will be the one to throw it in. He'll quickly throw it in, trying to turn it back around off of a back heel kick. It will stay with the RGV Red Crowns for another throw-in. It will be Arnas, but again, looks like he'll have to forge into the dugout to grab the soccer ball here. And again, back out will go for Arnas to throw it in. He'll throw it in quickly. That's going to be taken right back away. Pressure coming, though, from BTX, and we'll just get muscled off the ball. Still with the possession, though. That one will go out of play, and it should be a BTX throw check. That will be an RGV Red Crown throw this time. Arnas quickly throws it in. We'll play it all the way back. Izaid will have to play it back across quickly, and that's going to be a very dangerous play. That's what BTX want the Red Crowns to have happen to them, to be exact. All the way back it goes again.
And it looks like there was a substitution for the Red Crowns.
There we go.
Got number 20, Kenneth Reyes, coming into this match. That he is a former, I believe, Edinburgh North soccer player, or Edinburgh North High School, right? So another local talent coming into this match. And I believe it might have been Diego Vita that has come out.
Indeed, that's going to be sent away, out of play. It goes
Bolita,
into
por
the
favor.
stands. All the way to the back row, to be exact, as well. At the top, there's a dugout, and then, of course, the stands there. It does go out of play. But it is going to be another throw-in for the Red Crowns. Quickly play it out back once again. Red Crowns just trying to set it back up. Miscommunication there for a split second. But again, RGV with plenty of space ahead of them. Sends it forward. Taken right back away. Played out wide, Arnas. Sets it back up. Inside the box, trying to turn it back around. That contact made. Goal kick.
That was very risky.
Indeed.
From I believe that might have been Claudio Asuara.
Yes.
Because that slide tackle didn't hit the ball.
No.
But I'm not sure if it hit the player, right?
Yes.
But it was pretty risky. Maybe just a little bit more time of a delay. Just a couple of fractions of seconds, and we could have been looking at a penalty in favor of the Red Crowns.
Indeed. That one goes out of play very quickly. A famous side of the field where it goes out of play for a Red Crown throw. And a quick throw in. Zuniga having to play all the way back to the keeper. Just dangerous playing it out back. In the end, that goes out of play, and that is going to be a throw-in for BTX. He'll try to play it quickly. That's going to be intercepted very quickly. It's like he was playing for the RGV Red Crowns. Sends a through ball forward once again. That's going to be controlled by
Diego
Rivera. Once again, it looked like him, but I wanted to make sure with the number there. It is going to be a throw-in to be taken by Lorca. Meanwhile, Rivera trying to create space. We'll send that one near the center. All the way back to the left. Trying to cross it inside. That's just going to be cleared back away. Counterattack opportunity now for BTX. Has plenty of space. Through ball is going to be intercepted by the Red Crowns.
Good job,
Still
Kenneth.
50-50 challenge. Will be won right back for a split second by the Red Crowns. And now BTX has possession, and it's back to the Red Crowns. Loose ball for a split second there, but trying to get it inside the box. Opportunity. That's just going to be
throw-in.
Indeed a throw-in.
So far, Kenneth looks like he is locked into this game. Careful here.
Yeah, indeed, trying to get it inside the box. Just not enough on the press. Takes a strike. It is going to be headed out. And indeed, Another set piece opportunity by the Red Crowns. It's going to be off the right corner flag, to be exact.
Let's look at the play right there. Good cross in from Johan Arevalo, and that shot from Arnas Kunrakinas. That was going on frame, but the defender was there to hit it out. And here comes the corner kick.
Alvarez, good ball inside. Headed back away, contact inside the box for the referee, did not like it, and it is going to be a free kick, BTX. So dangerous opportunities once again, Edson, for the Red Crowns to try and push and potentially get a goal back to lead 3-2.
But this is what I'm worried about.
Indeed, sent back away, and a great save by Yanez.
Is it me or is Isaid not confident enough to try to get the ball himself?
He's not confident enough because they keep playing it back to the keeper, and it is scaring me a lot. But we've seen this happen time and time again with the RGV Red Crowns. It's going to be played all the way back to the keeper. On the other end for BTX, he'll take his time and will use up all of the 6 seconds allotted to him. That's going to be sent back away near that left touch line again, as we talked about it. It's gone out of play multiple times from both sides. This time it will be a BTX Soccer Club throw. BTX, of course, we talked a little bit about this in the pregame show. A draw for them would bump them up to 3rd place in the standings. And it all depends on the Capital City Soccer Club and Austin United match, depending on how that happens, as that's going to be a throw-in for BTX.
Yeah, good save there from Isaid Gomez. Now, sliding right before that ball goes out of the end line, and what could have been a corner is now just a throw-in, but we know that number 6, Jose Chavarria, can throw it in deep.
Indeed, will take his time off of the throw-in. We'll try to make it a set-piece opportunity, backing up all the way as far as he could potentially go. Throw-in to be taken inside the box, headed back, it's still loose, and now will just be played out by the RGV Red Crowns. Vicente Alvarez trying to use his feet, able to do so. That is going to be a free kick. RGV Red Crowns in favor.
Johan Arevalo pleading with the referee for a yellow card against the BTX defender, but the referee says that the calling the foul is going to be sufficient, and it's going to be a free kick opportunity for the Red Crowns. Edmundo Lorca, probably the player. Oh, going quickly.
And we'll go quickly in the end as well. It caught me off guard as well, Edson. We'll try to send that one forward, but it looks like going quickly did not work out for the Red Crowns this time, just having to play it short. Back to Lorca it will go. We'll try to send it forward once more. Back to Vicente Alvarez, trying to go with the give and go. Just gets muscled off the ball. Referee says nothing to it, and we'll play back on. Here comes BTX, just muscled back off the ball. And the Red Crowns almost getting the possession back. Will be won by BTX again. Past midfield, and that's going to be almost intercepted by Lorca. That's going to be sent back away by the Red Crowns, though. Vicente Alvarez trying to win that one. The contact made. Referee says nothing to it. Play back on from behind, and the referee is going to play advantage off to the right wing. Takes his time. Trying to cut back inside the box. Went down a little too easily, the referee says, as we'll play back on. Sent back forward near midfield. Referee did not like that, and now we'll call a halt. And there is a potential talk. Indeed,
red card.
He is sent off.
Red card for number 9, Kevin Ochoa. We'll need to see what exactly he is going to be called for.
I think it might have been an elbow. We just missed it. But
no, I think he said something because Kevin Ochoa was not part of that play.
Oh, he did. Yes, indeed. We're getting worried he may have put a hand to a face, a punch.
Interesting. But are we surprised?
No, we're not surprised at all. And this is going to be very interesting. Referee is now going to go to the sideline judge. He's looking at number 6 as well. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, but that's because number 6, Echavarria, is arguing with the linesman as to why the red card was shown. But now this is an advantage for the Red Crowns. Can they make it happen? Can they make it work?
Indeed. This time we saw him last week down a man, now they're up a man. This could benefit them tremendously. Mundo Lorca pointing towards the left side.
There's an extracurricular could still happening.
Indeed. And it's very interesting. We'll play on, though, for the soccer match. So we came here to see a soccer match and not an arguing match.
No, I was going to say, we're here to see a soccer match. The Lucha Libre match happened at halftime. It should not happen here on the field.
Very true, indeed. Meanwhile, through ball, opportunity, sets it up, strike! Save, still loose! Tries to put it back away.
Good double save there from Jose Moreno.
What a save indeed. Offside flag went up in the end anyways, but what a chance for the Red Crowns again.
Well, the thing I'm worried about, Jacob, is that because of this red card, and we're seeing that tempers are flaring in the BTX bench, that this is going to open up Pandora's box to more fouls, to more cheap shots from BTX.
Potentially, but I think that's something that was said at halftime from RGV, is to keep their heads level. That was a bit of a tough play from behind the back, to be exact, as you said, but it is going to be a throw. And you see, Arnas, he's fine. He's just going to throw it in and move on with his day.
Mm-hmm.
Back it goes. Vicente Alvarez, smart pass that time, and here come the Red Crowns breaking out with the opportunity, having more space than they might have been used to. Sends a through ball forward.
Well, there.
And played all the way back to Zuniga. Check that.
Isaid.
Here
comes Vicente.
Now Vicente Alvarez. Trying to utilize the space. Cuts inside.
Hey!
Falls down. Referee
says no.
He said no, and we'll play on.
Yeah, it looked like he let his body loose when he felt contact from the defender.
Yes.
And so right now the referee is not in a buying sense at the moment.
Yes. I'll definitely agree. It looked a little too easy to fall. We've seen that happen, I think, yesterday or a couple of days ago, and even in the U.S. men's national team match as well.
I don't want to talk about that Balagun red.
Oh, of course. No one does. All right, Nos will still throw it in, though, this time to Vicente Alvarez. Vicente Alvarez actually played back, and here we go. Opportunity for the Red Crowns. Sidon actually almost to take a strike. That was interesting, to say the least. It does go over the goal, though.
I think he was trying to go for it to have like some sort of effect as we're going into the high substitution.
No, 3 is what it looks like for the Red Crowns.
No, it's for BTX.
It is for BTX. I saw a couple lined up near the Red Crowns sideline. That's a Y, or Red Crowns side.
And it looks like it is number 6 for BTX that is coming off of the field. So that's going to be it for Jose Antonio Chavarria, I think.
Yes.
Right?
As I believe he's also on a yellow card, too.
Yeah, and he has been pretty flared up. So the BTX coach is not going to take any risks to get another red card for dissent. And he's going to take him off. Now we'll see who will be coming in. And I don't think he's happy. Didn't even go and say hi to the player that will be taking his spot.
Indeed. Referee will blow the whistle to restart play this time. 59 minutes into this match so far.
So it is going to be number 3 coming in for BTX, Manuel Silva.
Takes the save. Will throw it off to the left side. That's Yanez. Back, of course, over to the left. Here come the RGV Red Crowns now. Plays it short once again. Will send it far with the lazy ball. Almost works to Vicente Alvarez. Meanwhile, BTX will give it right back to the Red Crowns to set things back up. Has help. Deciding to strike for goal. Save!
Ooh.
By the keeper again.
And going with the counter is BTX.
Indeed, with the counterattack will be halted near midfield, though. Now BTX will have to reset, playing all the way back to the keeper. Here comes the pressure from the Red Crowns. Will make him scared, and that's going to be sent out of play. Throw in Red Crowns.
Yeah, good. It looks like another substitution. Now here comes...
Cade Erickson will be one of them.
Yeah, so it's Cade Erickson and Matas Dumalakas coming in for the Red Crowns. And then it's going to be another BTX player, if I'm not mistaken, coming in as well. And it looks like it is going to be number 13 for the Red Crowns that will be coming out. So Mundo Lorca coming out.
Yes.
And as well as
Matas will come in.
yeah, but it looks like even Juan David Valencia is coming out to bring in Kate Erickson. So I wonder if they're going to be playing with two central attacking midfielders.
Potentially, we might see more attacking opportunity, trying to send it back. Opportunity, though, takes it away. Still loose. Trying to take the strike. It does. Alvarez will just get the save, but it could be.
Directo al mono.
Indeed, a counterattack opportunity. Halted again by the Red Crowns. They're playing with a lot of contact here, and the referee did not like that. It's going to be a free kick, BTX.
Yeah, but he had no choice. It looked like the BTX was going to catch the Red Crowns defense off guard.
Yes.
So he had to do what he had to do. But it's interesting to see how Kate Erickson is going to be set up here in this match.
Send that one forward, but it's going to be a dangerous area to lose possession this time.
Looks like
Referee
it's
will
clean.
call. Check that will not call a halt, and here we go. Red Crowns
Oh,
on the
what
break.
a give and go.
Matas still just cleared away.
What a way to redeem himself immediately. But
Indeed.
that's something you mentioned before in the first half when you saw that Jared Alevelo was groveling about his mistake. No, you don't have time to grovel.
Yes.
You have to quickly recover mentally and recover that ball and make up for that mistake. That's what Matas did. Careful.
Yes, you really do. Cross inside, opportunity just cleared back away, but not out of danger. Red Crown still setting it back up, has help, back to Matas it will go. He'll play it all the way back, it goes, he's Aid now. Gomez trying to send that one forward, it's going to be turned over. Just too heavy of a touch, counterattack opportunity now. Goes from 1-11 to another 11. And gets muscled off the ball this time. Here comes RGV. Slows it down. Back it goes. Arnas.
Oh.
Open space for Rivetta having to play that one across.
Ramon.
Takes a strike, and that one just goes over the goal.
Well, he had the confidence to take the shot, but I feel like it could something more could have come out of this play. But now you're seeing that BTX has lost the midfield. Right.
Yes.
So now there's a lot of space for Matas Dumalacas to dribble, try to find Kate Erickson, try to find out wide Diego Rivera. But you can see right there what the intent is for Coach Reina. Two central attacking midfielders with Isidro Martinez and Kate Erickson, and a lone center defensive midfield with Matas Dumalacas. It's a little bit risky, but they really want to get those 3 points.
Indeed, and fun fact about both of them, Matas and Arnas. As we'll get back to that in a second here, taken right back away by BTX, trying to create space, able to do so, but slowed it down to have help for the midfield. Trying to play that one forward off near the right wing. Still trying to get forward again. Slowing the pace down, just trying to keep the possession.
That's what they got to do, force them back.
Exactly. BTX could potentially play for the draw if they wanted to, especially given the circumstances. Meanwhile, that's going to be taken right back away for a split second, but given right back to BTX near midfield. Has help, breaking out. Contact is made.
That should be a handball if you didn't call a foul.
And it is a handball, is the call in the end. So going back very quickly, Edson, of what I was saying, we saw on social media that both Arnas and Matas got to hang out together yesterday at a fun little place and just really got to bond a little bit more, as they are also university teammates too.
Yeah, and they got to enjoy some of the treats from the 956. Careful here.
Opportunity, though, trying to send it back forward, and it's going to be taken back away by BTX. Contact is made, but still with BTX this time. About 65 minutes into this one, trying to send it forward, back. It will go near the left wing, taken right back away by the Red Crowns. Having to slow things back. And good job by Isidro Martinez, just creating that pressure to allow for the Red Crowns to have that potential control of possession. Meanwhile, Kate Erickson thought about crossing inside, deciding to Play the give and go. Arnas could not control it this time. Does go out of play. And BTX throw.
It looked like it should have been for the Red Crowns.
Indeed,
But the referee says it was a last-minute touch there from Arnas Karakinas before going out of bounds, and that's why he called it in favor of BTX. But now the Red Crowns recover it quickly.
Indeed, Red Crowns recovering it well near midfield, trying to play it short. Again, back it goes. Kate Erickson, through ball. Check that, Vicente Alvarez trying to play it short. And now getting back around inside the final third, sets it back up, strike!
Oh!
Just over the goal it goes, over the crossbar, it stays 2-2.
What a deflection. Let's take a look at the replay. Good job here from Vicente Alvarez getting past number 3. That shot gets toward Isidro Martinez, and there is a last-minute deflection.
Deflection is what caused it. I didn't see that deflection.
I think it hit off of number 20.
And so there you go. Another corner kick, this time off the right corner flag for the RGV Red Crowns. We'll send it into the box this time. A good service. Still loose. Off the volley. And it's going to be cleared away.
But the Red Crowns are getting closer and closer. And it's time for a hydration break.
So 2-2, it's in hydration break time. It's interesting to see how this will play out, considering, well, the Red Crowns, they have the momentum, they have the opportunities, have not struck, but it's still feeling like they're moments away from being able to do that.
Well, right now at this point, all BTX can do, considering the fact that you're a man down, the momentum is in RGV's favor, the best thing that you can do is just try to hold on and see if you can hold on to this 2-2 draw and not allow another goal to be scored. Right now, your priority is not going to be to attack. If you are, try to go for a counterattack, trying to find Trejo, right? But your biggest priority right here, especially when you see that now that Red Crowns have added numbers forward, do not allow the Red Crowns a clear opportunity on goal. Red Crowns have been knocking on the door so far. Been unlucky. BTX has positioned themselves well to get those deflections and get those shots away from the goal. But I feel like it's only a matter of time before RGV gets the third goal of the night.
Yeah, it is only a matter of time for sure right now, but of course this hydration break can change the momentum. Even though the Red Crowns will have the possession coming out of this, it's still going to be interesting because they feel like they're one play away from making that difference. As for BTX, it seems like they've calmed down a bit to really try and focus on potentially taking away an opportunity and potentially scoring down a man.
Yeah, because they know that it doesn't benefit them to keep fouling, to keep getting yellows, to potentially get reds. It's not in their best interest. You're already down a player. Best thing to do, calm down, focus on what you need to do defensively, and make sure that you don't get a third goal scored, because right now you have a result that benefits you and jumps you up to third. Yes. And the Red Crowns are the ones that are supposed to be, have the urgency of going for the victory, right? Yes. So at this point, it's not about how tough you want to look yourself out there. It's about how smart, how intelligently can I play out there to make sure that I can limit the offense of the RGV Red Crowns.
I definitely agree. Both teams back out on the field, and we're just about to get set. Referee blows the whistle. Back underway we go. Played back to Isaid Gomez. We'll set things back up. The Red Crowns, of course, knocking on the door to finding that third goal here in this one. Play it back to Arnas. Arnas with the defensive, we'll have to throw it back in. There we go.
But now you see that Arnas is a little bit freer to go up and help the attack. Why? Because he knows that BTX, at least from that wing, they're not going to try to look for the attack there. Their biggest thing is try to find number 16, or in this case also number 7 for BTX.
Indeed. Isidro Martinez now with it. Trying to send it forward. Again, trying to get to Kate Erickson. He just misses the touch. It is going to be cleared away by BTX. You can see they're kind of almost having to park the bus, BTX are, at the moment, as it is going to be another throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns. You can see how they're just staying at that midfield, to be exact, as they have kind of lost that midfield, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, but that's the only thing they can do right now. That's the only smart thing to do. And it looks like they have kind of almost like a line of 5 at times in that back line.
Indeed. Trying to play the through ball, trying to turn it back around, able to do so. Offside flag will go up.
Good try there, trying to find Matas Tumalakas, trying to run behind the defender. Just may have run just a little bit too quick, and looks like there's going to be a goalkeeper substitution at this moment.
Goalkeeper substitution for BTX, which is interesting because really there's nothing wrong with the way that he was goalkeeping.
He's made a couple of saves.
Very
so I don't
impressive.
understand on the perspective why they would substitute the keeper.
Yeah, he hasn't taken a hit or anything like that, but we'll see if that could be the difference maker for the RGV Red Crowns to sneak one in, considering, well, sometimes a goalkeeper is a backup for a reason. Back to the action in front, though.
I think the biggest key here is, as you can see right away, that this keeper has better leg strength for those long balls, long passes. So I think that might be the reason why they're bringing in this goalkeeper. Try to find, like I mentioned, those counterattacks directly from the keeper.
I did notice that as well. It's and right as you said that, I was like, I just thought to myself, oh, you're right, because he was able to get it past midfield for a split second. So that could be the reason why, just trying to clear that one away. Meanwhile, though, long strike just going to miss it wide right of the post, as the Red Crowns are just trying to build up on the attack.
Yeah, but you can't allow yourself to cloud your mind. You still plenty of time. Well, less than 20 minutes, right? You have more of the opportunities on goal so far.
Yes.
You can't get desperate. You can't allow yourself to get desperate and try to get a shot just for the sake of getting a shot and finishing up the play. You have to play real smart if you want to be able to get a third goal.
Indeed, this one will be sent back away near midfield. A reminder, if this situation does hold up, BTX would move to third. We would, of course, have to wait on the Capital City Austin United match. If Capital City were to win that one, well, we'd be back here at Harlingen Field to watch this match for the third time. Could potentially happen if we find ourselves with a third goal for the RGV Red Crowns as well, and they become victorious. Meanwhile, though, just trying to get inside that final third, played back for a split second, taken right back away by BTX. And in that final third, the park and the bus situation for the BTX have worked out a treat. We sent back away, though. A reminder, BTX are playing with 10 men after a send-off early in the second half.
Correct. It was number 9, Kevin Ochoa, that was sent off by the referee just a couple of minutes ago, maybe like 10 minutes ago.
Indeed. Trying to still create some space. It's Johan Arevalo trying to wait for that move. Able to do so. Back to Cade Erickson off that right wing. Trying to play the through ball. Vicente Alvarez almost gets there. It is going to go out of play. And
corner.
It is going to be a corner kick set piece opportunity for the RGV Red Crowns on the right.
But you can see that this goalkeeper doesn't have the same confidence. He could have easily scooped that ball up, right? But instead decided to clear that off for a corner kick.
Indeed, raises up both his hands, sends it into the box. This is a good one. Headed loose. Keeper just makes the save in the end with a lot of contact. Send this one forward, and it is going to be back to the Red Crowns having that possession.
Send over to no man's land, not a miscommunication there between the goalkeeper and number 25 for BTX. Careful here.
Meanwhile, opportunity. It's going to be deflected out for another Red Crown corner off that right corner flag again.
Substitution.
Substitution here. We'll get you to it in a minute. Meanwhile, Vicente Alvarez setting up for it.
BTX, RGV Red Crowns continuing to knock on the door of BTX. I feel like it's only a matter of time. Could this be the play that breaks the deadlock?
Indeed. Referee blows a whistle here.
And it's going for they're allowing the substitution right now.
Yes.
And so it is going to be number 7 for BTX. Cesar Quintero coming off of the field, referee getting in behind him and telling him to hurry up, right? And
we have a final really quick. Sorry, Edson. But Capital City beat Austin United 11-0. So Capital City did their part to try and get the 1 seed.
was this FIFA on amateur level?
It feels like it, apparently.
But here's the thing to everybody that is listening right now. It doesn't matter how many goals Capital City scored against Austin United. If both teams are equal in points, the tiebreaker is the head-to-head, and RGV has it based on goal differential of that head-to-head.
And that's exactly what I got from, guess what, the League for Clubs communications told me that right at this second.
And it looks like it is number 15 coming in for BTX.
It is going to be a cross inside the box, though. Well, off the corner. Red Crowns have the possession there. Isidro sending it inside near the far corner. BTX will get possession back. Counterattack opportunity. Still with it. Sends it forward. Keeper comes off his line to make the save.
And this is what the Red Crowns are going to be exposing themselves to with all these numbers going forward to trying to get that game-winning goal, right? They're leaving 2 or 3 defenders behind, and as you could see with the speed, you had 2 or 3 BTX players ready to pounce on that counterattack. Unfortunately for them, that through ball did not have the necessary accuracy to make sure it led to a dangerous opportunity.
Indeed. Meanwhile, throwing controlled by the Red Crowns. Rivera trying to spin back around. Taken right back away and cleared away. Back it goes to Gomez. Will have help. Deciding to take it himself past midfield. Trying to play the through ball.
The thing that I don't like is that Johan Arevalos way off of the box.
Yes, indeed, that through ball is just a little bit too far, and I agree with you there.
He's too far behind. He's supposed to be target man in case we get some crosses in, but he has to drop down a lot to receive that ball, and that leaves nobody of considerable height up there to meet those crosses.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, though, Red Crowns with possession again, trying to get it forward. Trying to turn it back around. Opportunity, strike, it's in! And the Red Crowns retake the lead!
It was only a matter of time, and it looks, ladies and gentlemen, it is Diego Rivera, el pintor futbolístico, who gets the 3rd goal for the RGV Red Crowns over BTX SC.
And what a goal by, once again, Diego Rivera. Takes the strike off the woodwork, and it hit that left post and also helped bounce in.
I have a feeling that these woodworks love the Red Crowns. Look at the Capital City game. How many hit the woodwork first before going in? I think 3 out of the 5 goals happened in that way.
Yes.
And here, this goal by Diego Rivera, oh man, that is going to release a lot of pressure from the Red Crowns. And now, with BTX having made defensive substitutions, how are they going to react to be able to get the win once again? And let me remind you, if this score were to finish off after the 90 minutes, RGV Red Crowns will be first place in the South Texas Conference. What will not change is that our first matchup in the playoffs will also be against BTX SC.
Hey, Edson, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say that exact same thing, but it's almost a guarantee that both these two sides, no matter what, are going to be playing against each other. So, very exciting. Played all the way back, and here we go. Back
Looks like
underway.
they're going for Hail Marys. Look.
Indeed, and I wouldn't blame them. 20 minutes left to play here in this one.
10 minutes, actually. So they have 10 minutes. 10 minutes for the Red Crowns to be able to hold on to this lead or amplify it even more.
Yes, indeed. Got a little bit ahead of myself. But
Careful.
on the off chance that could be strike.
Ooh.
That just goes wide right of the post. And again, just it feels like after a goal sometimes the Red Crowns aren't locked in.
Yeah, we've seen that multiple times, right? Where they're caught up in the moment that they score that they don't lock in, and it leaves them exposed to making some mental errors. But now you know that BTX are going to have to move numbers forward, as you're seeing right here now.
Indeed.
And that should open up more spaces behind. Now, remember, before the goal, BTX was almost playing at times with a line of 5. Now, if you can see right now, they have pretty much a line of 3 with the outside backs moving forward, trying to put up the pressure.
Indeed, and just in case anyone was wondering, Dylan Hernandez is now in this match.
Okay, so Dylan Hernandez is probably come in for Diego Rivera.
That would probably be the case. We'll make sure about that in a second, though. Meanwhile, the Red Crowns, can they put the finishing touches on this match? As that one's sent back away near midfield. Red Crowns still trying to control the possession near midfield again, but it is going to be BTX this time winning that. Slows it down, trying to play it forward, able to do so. It's going to be behind the back heel there. And a great job by the Red Crowns to get out of that situation, even though they just lost it off that left touch line for themselves.
Yeah, but the biggest thing is you need to control and minimize the dangers from number 15.
Indeed. Meanwhile, off the through ball, has an opportunity.
No,
sets
he's
it
down.
up, and that
And the referee has waved it
is saying
on.
get up. Interesting.
Ooh, the fans aren't liking that.
Fans not liking that at all. Meanwhile, BTX with possession. See what happens here. Sends it forward. A long ball near that left touch line for themselves. It's going to be a 50-50 challenge, and the referee will end up calling
that is definitely. I'm looking at the replay right now. That definitely should have been called.
Yeah.
A PK.
It definitely should have. It's interesting to look at both of from the PK called on that side in the first half to, of course, PK not being called, keeper all the way off his line.
He wants to take that kick.
That's exactly why.
The coach says, no, get back.
Send it forward. That's going to be inside the box.
Easy for
And Yanez with the save. He'll fall to the floor for the time being. We'll roll it out to the left back. Slowed down. Back it goes. Here's that final third, and the defensive third to be exact for the Red Crowns. Again, just taking that possession. I'd like to see them get forward, but right now it's good. Arnas being pressured, and gap is closing. Cade Erickson being held from behind. Still has possession, and that just goes out of play. It's being held the whole time, and it is going to be a throw-in for BTX in the end. Stayed on his feet, though, so giving him props for that. Meanwhile, BTX down 3-2 at the moment. Almost loses a possession in the final third for themselves. But now with the opportunity, trying to go forward on the attack. Has help inside the box. It's a little too far. Alberto Yanez right there to make the save.
Let me allow myself to give Eric Coronado some flowers with that dexterity with his feet. He had 2 players on him. And with one little back heel, he was able to get off of the pressure from Johan Arevalo and Isidro Martinez. That takes a lot of guts from a center back.
Indeed, Isaid Gomez actually had to play that one forward, and it's going to be back to Alberto Yanez. He'll play it all the way back to Isaid. Gomez takes his time. We'll send this one forward. Near midfield, still loose.
Watch that
a little
shoulder.
bit of a push in the back. The Red Crowns able to win the possession back, playing it out wide. Your left touch line sends that one forward once again. Red Crowns will be able to control possession.
Hey!
And that's going to be a dangerous challenge from behind. And that is
offside.
Going to be offside in the end.
But that is a cheap. That was a cheap shot from the BTX defender.
Constantly, BTX are making those types of fouls after the fact, even when the whistle is blown. It's horrible. It's just not the way that anyone should be playing soccer at all. And now we have a player down for BTX as well.
Yeah, it might be the commentators because it's Eric Coronado that fell down, and it looks like he may need some assistance. He's walking off of the field. I'm not sure if there's going to be, if that's going to force a substitution for BTX. It looks like it is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like indeed. He'll be sent off. I don't know if BTX, yes, indeed, they'll be playing with 9 men, yes. 8 field players and a goalkeeper, to be exact.
Well, I think he might be waving. Hold on. Okay, no.
Referee blows a whistle, so we're back underway.
Okay, now he's waving the substitution in.
And now the substitution will get to come on the field.
It's number 12 for BTX that
Yes.
is coming into the match.
Indeed. Little ball that time, but the Red Crowns able to win the possession near that left wing. Still with it. Ahead. Through ball. Erickson! Just could not control it. Something right after.
But that's the key. Good job there by number 3 for BTX. Never gave up on that play, right? Cade Erickson thought he was alone, never noticed that he had number 3 coming in back of him and was able to get around him and get the possession. Now, was that an intentional pass on the goalkeeper? To me, it looked like it was, but the referee says it wasn't, so he waves it on, and it didn't end up with an indirect free kick in favor of the Red Crowns.
Yes, indeed. Red Crowns again playing it back to the keeper. It will work out a treat, though. On that left wing, Ramon Zuniga will get fouled in the end. It is going to be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns as they do lead 3-2 in the 87th minute.
Nerve-wracking last couple of minutes here in this match. While the Red Crowns have had more of the possession, it has been those counterattacks that just you don't want to, but it has to keep you on your heels because you never know what might happen.
Indeed, trying to play it forward, and that is going to go out of play on the RGV Red Crowns last touched. And it is going to be a throw-in for BTX. Throws it in. Headed back. Red Crowns able to clear it. Trying to get it to Cade Erickson. Cade Erickson, what a move, by the way, on that right wing. Trying to clip it back in. It gets pulled down. Referee will say nothing to it once again.
Yeah, linesman had it right in front of him. Definitely didn't say anything.
Vicente Alvarez now. That's going to be a free kick.
But that is 2 clear fouls not called by
that's a yellow card indeed. It's booking, and it's denying a goal scoring opportunity. It's a tactical foul either way, but that is a card 9 times out of 10.
Yes, so it'll be Manuel Silva with the yellow card at the 88th minute, and a dangerous opportunity for the Red Crowns to make this 4-2.
Indeed. Johan standing over it with Cade Erickson. Cade Erickson talking to the referee for a split second. He'll make sure, of course, he's talking about the other fouls as well as what it looks like, and he's trying to get an explanation. This is fair. I like what he's doing. He's trying to understand it from the referee's perspective because we all know Cade Erickson right now, he's been that leader. He's been a very calm soul in this match, to say the least, and sure enough, it's really helping out this team.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes, I mean, it's just a matter of understanding what is the criteria for this referee. That way, I know that I know that if this criteria is this way from the referee, I'm not going to try to embellish a foul when I know it's not going to be something he's going to call, if that was the case.
I 100% agree. Cade will take it. Loose, and it's going to be right back at the keeper. He'll send it forward. A long throw. Could create havoc for the Red Crowns. They'll clear that one out of play.
Good job by Kenneth Reyes.
Yes, indeed. Into the 90th minute now, 89 minutes, 25 seconds in this stadium to be exact, and that's going to go out of play. It is going to be a throw-in for the Red Crowns.
So now it's a matter of spinning. Let's spin the wheel to see how many minutes will be added on to this match. But it is definitely going to keep both BTX and Red Crowns fans at the edge of the seats till the end.
Yes, throw in to be taken. And cleared back away. Red Crowns with it, trying to create a counter attack of their own. has help near midfield, able to control it for the time being, but lost it off with just too big of a touch. Johan, check that. Alberto Yanez will control it. He's right there. And throws it quickly. Played back once again. RGV Red Crowns having to just find every ounce of energy left in this one. We are in the 90th minute now, going into the 91st. Send that one away. Back it goes. Dangerous. And Alberto Yanez.
It caught Alberto Yanez a little bit by surprise. He was
Yes.
expecting Isai to get that.
Meanwhile, though, Red Crowns trying to build it back up. Cedro Martinez in that midfield. He's been a helping hand for sure. Trying to send it forward once again. Headed back away. Sent forward.
This is Dylan. Oh, good.
Opportunity cross inside the box is going to be blocked.
And what
there,
is the
and that
slide
goes out of
tackle
play.
there?
What a slide challenge indeed. Got all ball. Just goes out of play. Be another throw in for BTX Soccer Club.
And there's going to be substitutions for the Red Crowns at this moment.
Yes, indeed it will be. Taking as much time as possible as we're heading into the 92nd minute now.
Yeah, so Johan Arevalo coming out. So I wonder who will be coming in for the Red Crowns just to hold on, waste a couple of seconds in these last couple of moments of this game.
Indeed, the last two times, or the last time that these two played against each other over
Number
the
18
other place.
coming in.
And there we go. We ended up having around 6 minutes of stoppage time. So it's something to think about. Trying to get inside the final third. Opportunity. Cross. Strike. It's in. 3-3.
How many times have we talked about the defensive mistakes, paying attention? But to be honest, this is also a fact of making substitutions at the wrong time. At least in my...
Yes. A little too late there. In the back of the net it goes.
Take a look at the replay. Look, nobody paying
Quick
attention
throw-in,
off of the quick throw-in. Kenneth Reyes missing that attempt. Nobody marking the Manuel Silva. And that's what happens. 3-3.
Indeed. Played back. And it goes back to this. Now all of a sudden BTX in third place in the standings. The Red Crowns in second place. Still with an opportunity down to the 93rd minute. Cade Erickson being grabbed. He'll just get pushed down. That's another free kick, and that should be potentially another card. That is a clear and obvious foul. Will be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns.
But what a fun match this has been.
Yes.
From the outsider's point of view, this has been a very entertaining match.
Yes.
But the Red Crowns have a final say in this free kick.
Indeed. Alvarez actually to take it. Cade Erickson will go into the box. This will be interesting. Alvarez raises up both his hands. Cross inside the box. Just cleared away. Out of the final third, but not out of harm's way. We played back to Alvarez. Alvarez trying to control it. Just gets toe poked off the ball. Counterattack opportunity cleared back away by Arnas. Red Crowns will get it back. Trying to get it forward. Players falling down once again. Here come the Red Crowns now. Played out wide. Cross inside the box. Headed back out of the final third again. Meanwhile, though, Red Crowns will try to have possession, but referee has to stop play. And there was nothing wrong with what happened there, but staying down for a while.
Yeah, definitely. You waste some minutes. You stop the momentum from the Red Crowns, right?
Yes, indeed. And we're looking at probably going over to 98 now is what it seems like.
Yeah, definitely. But I am definitely not. I'm not. I mean, this is not the result that the Red Crowns wanted.
No.
Right. But it's more into the effect of them shooting themselves in the foot.
Yes.
Right. Because overall, Red Crowns were the better team.
Indeed.
In this match. But this game, as you know it, Jacob, this isn't about who's the best. This isn't about who has more shots on goal. This isn't about who has more possession.
Yes.
This is about how many times did you put the ball in the back of the net. And
Yes.
and the 3 chances that BTX has had to put in the back of the net, they've done so, right? That is what Coach Reyna's going to have to look at going into the playoffs.
Yes.
But it's unfortunate that, once again, the Red Crowns cannot maintain their concentration for the full 90 minutes against BTX.
Indeed, but this is going to be a cross inside the box, headed just back away. Still controlled by the Red Crowns, takes a strike. It's going to be saved, picked up easily by the keeper. Now into the 96th minute we go. He'll take his time. We'll send it forward. As, of course, we had our allotted stoppage time. The only difference, of course, is that with the injury that took about a couple of minutes, we have ourselves at least 2 more minutes left.
Oh, that's it.
Referee's going to call full time.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. This is the epitome of a rivalry match.
Yes.
And yes, I know that Red Crowns fans are not going to be happy with the final result.
No.
But let's be honest, as a fan of the sport, as a fan of what seeing rivalry matches, a Real Madrid Barcelona, Tigres Monterrey, Chivas America, USA versus Mexico, this is the epitome of rivalry. This is what's going to write stories. This is what's going to forge this bitter rivalry between RGV Red Crowns and BTX SC. But Jacob, unfortunately, that is twice in a row where BTX has gotten away with it.
100%. Gotten away with it tremendously. I mean, let's look at the first half once again. It's just opportunity. Red Crowns misjudge it. PK puts it away in the back of the net. Here's the thing. RGV Red Crowns had a man advantage, too, in this time. It looks like man advantages are slowly but surely we've had 2 in the past 2 matches. Looks like the team that's down a man has the advantage 9 times out of 10.
I don't think it's per se it's a matter of having less players on the field is an advantage. This is really more on the team not being focused, and paying attention when BTX is going to go quickly. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Right? This isn't a matter of playing with 10 men is better than playing with 11. It's not that. Because the Red Crowns were able to get after the red card. The Red Crowns had more shots on goal. Yes. They ended up getting the 3rd goal, right? The problem is the Red Crowns defense did not pay attention and just disorganization back there that allowed Manuel Silva to be open to put that ball into the back of the net. That's all it is, Jacob. And that's something that is fixable, but the problem is that's 2 BTX games in a row when you have that. And in the playoffs, this is do or die. There is no room for those kind of errors, not just against BTXC.
Yes.
Because you don't know if we do win against BTX, you're probably going to be heading up playing Capital City at Capital City.
Exactly.
And that's what hurts the most about this result,
yes.
is that you had the opportunity to close down, if you made it to the conference final at home here at Harlingen Field. But because of, mental mistakes by the defense, now you let that go. And now, if you do make it to the final, you're more than likely going to have to play Capital City at Capital City, which wouldn't go well the last time we went over there.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 2-1 defeat on the road at Capital City the last time these 2 sides played against each other there. And, it's interesting, to say the least, the way that the RGV Red Crowns had that opportunity to get the victory just did not happen in the end.
But ladies and gentlemen, God bless America.
Indeed. Happy 4th of July here in the United States of America.
But I understand your frustration, Jacob. I understand the pain going through. Don't get me wrong, I feel it too. But I would have thought that that result at BTX was going to be a wake-up call for this defense. Now, my question is, knowing what was at stake tonight, why were those changes in the back line made? That's my biggest question.
Yeah, it was so late on the changes. That was very interesting to say the least. That was a quick fireworks show, but it's interesting. It's interesting to say the least, because just that move alone. Not to mention, you're up, you have an opportunity. You know it's going to be a long thing. I thought it's in the first time that the RGV Red Crowns played against BTX, that was going to be the turning point for this team, and it seemed like it. That's the frustrating part.
It seemed like it, but we have to remember, what did we talk about when we were at BTX last time?
They have to lock in.
No, not only that. What did we talk about? We said that for some reason the Red Crowns struggle more when you have a team that plays aggressive, that plays with the knife in between their teeth.
Yes.
Not pure soccer, not beautiful soccer, but gritty soccer. That a lot of people call it the 956 soccer.
Oh yeah.
Right? Of Sunday League.
Yes, the Laredo soccer as well.
Yes. But what I'm getting at is when you don't play fight, it's almost like, let me put an example.
Yeah.
The Red Crowns love dining off of, let's say, Texas de Brazil or some other fine dining. But take them to Taco Bell. They're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens here with BTX. BTX might not have the most beautiful soccer. BTX might not have the cleanest soccer, but they have effective soccer. And that is, any opportunities that I have, I put them in the back of the net.
Yep.
And a lot of the times, against tougher opponents, bigger opponents, that's what you need to put yourself out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Unfortunately for the Red Crowns, that's a missed opportunity. But Jacob, you have to admit, this was an amazing match to end the regular season.
It was a fun match. It was an interesting one. We can pinpoint a couple of opportunities that the Red Crowns had to take care of business at home and secure that 1 seed. Just wasn't in the cards. And now they'll have a tougher road to Dallas.
So let's take a look. So let's take a look real quick. Let's review all of the goals for tonight. Obviously, we're gonna have to talk about that. BTX was able to score first early in the match, right? This is, I believe, this is Coronado getting the opening goal, right? Then a couple minutes later, RGV Red Crowns able to get an answer off of Johan Arevalo. Here, Arnas Konakinas recovers the ball, gets the crossover to Johan Arevalo to get things equalized.
Yes.
Right? Then later, RGV Red Crowns able to turn the tables on BTX, gets a 2-1 lead, right? Off of Johan Arevalo once again. And when we thought that we were going to go into halftime with the lead, another mistake leads to a penalty kick in favor of BTX. And this time, BTX is able to put this into the back of the net to make things 2-2 going into halftime. Then, as we're going into the second half, it took a lot of struggle, it took a lot of opportunities, but Diego Rivera is able to get the third goal of the night, right, that led to a temporary win. But once again, when we thought that we were going to get the 3 points, mistake there from Kenneth Reyes, this organization from the back line, Arnas Konakinas, not in the correct place that he should have been. That led to the opportunity for Manuel Silva to get the equalizing goal for BTXSC, and that's going to be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. Well, Wednesday back home for what could be the final time of the season in 2026 sets in because of just the way that the playoffs will most likely unfold. Even if the Red Crowns win on that Wednesday, there's a good chance they won't be back home for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and let's be honest, deep in the back of your mind, we probably have that thought of what if BTX gets away with it a third time?
Yeah.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses,
Got the new merch.
Oh my goodness.
for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities for our local businesses, for the entire community. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?